7 more fights and we scale, boys. 6 more fights and we scale, right? 5. Yeah, 5 more fights. 4 more fights than we scale. Morning, gamers. I'm finally catching up with all the work I missed out on. Nature is healing. I didn't have any nightmares last night. I slept like a goddamn beast. I'm ready. I'm Adderalled up. I'm hydrated. I'm motivated. Water grass. Well, there's the ogre pond. Is that going to be lower than Lotad line? End of erratic weather tonight? I mean, it's 4 fights to go. But this one has already not been uncomplicated to cook for when we looked at it yesterday. This one is probably doable, but then this one is like one of the hardest fights in the game. Aurelie and Ian. This one's supposed to be insane demon shit. And I mean, I believe it. And then this one's probably doable, Herman. I don't know if we can do all of that today. Probably not. I think, I mean, we'll go a long time today, but I'm not sure if we'll even do Relly and Ian today, depending on how it goes. Okay, I've not yet figured out how to dodge that one roamer on 130. So this is going to be a terrifying experience for all of us. This path I have down, it's pretty easy. I remember what pattern he swam in, and I kind of remember where he is. The correct thing to do is just to fight him. That's true. Like prep for him and fight him, but I don't know. Unnecessary if I can just dodge him every time, right? Yeah, there he is, and then he goes down, and then he goes left. Okay, where the f does he go? Okay, he goes down here. Okay. Okay, if you approach like this, you should always dodge him. Is there gonna be another one, guys? Hello? Oh, this way. What the f? Gotcha. Worst optional placement ever? Okay. If you run into that guy, you f***ing deserve it. Next erratic weather fight, Zapor. I feel like this was one of the easier ones for sure. Although I will say, the fact that I have this Absol is kind of what makes it. Because I don't know what the f you do against this Overquill otherwise. I had a few like pretty close 1-hit KOs on it actually. So we're gonna lead with a Mega Absol with Magic Bounce on this Toxic Spikes Overquill. We're not relying on the spikes bouncing back to him, we just want to prevent them from going up on our side. Because this has hazards, it cannot explode on turn 1, because hazards are always preferred. We're going to Mega Evolve to get Magic Bounce, and then we're going to use Flamethrower in the sun to 2-hit KO this. We outspeed this by exactly 1 speed point. Yep, that's not going to matter at all. You're never going to see that animation go that way again. This technically has made the line a little bit more unsafe. There is some inconsistencies coming up. This should always be Talonflame for outspeed and kill. Yeah, the Toxic Spikes literally don't do anything because it's Talonflame, then it's Venusaur. Because we needed to go Citrus Berry on Arcanine to make this line more consistent, we couldn't go Zoom Lens, so Head Smash wasn't always going to hit. And because I deleted Rock Slide for Psychic Fangs and Seafloor Cavern, we had to teach the Rock Blast TM here, which actually always kills even with 2-hit. So like if this would crit, we would be in range for Slurpuff to kill, but Citrus Berry always takes us out of it. And now this is always going to be Venusaur, which is terrifying. It's Focus Sash Venusaur with Chlorophyll and the Sun with Solar Beam and Weather Ball. Like, that's scary. And, yeah, Arcanine doesn't learn Rock Tomb. That's actually one of the last things that got, like, balance patched in this game. Because Arcanine was already really powerful. So we can theoretically lose here. He needs to either crit 3 times or Assault Vest Pult. He either needs to crit 3 times or he needs to crit once, Growth, and then crit again. But both of them require him to hit ranges too. It's quite unlikely. He can't drop our special defense with Earth Power here because we are Clear Body. I believe that means we're always safe. There's the Growth. Remember, this gives +2 in Sun. Pretty bad rolls, I think. They're okay. It doesn't matter. I don't need a Sucker Punch for... because he can't kill me with crit right now. Alright. There was like an optimization we could have done where we Focus Punched, Sucker Punched twice here instead of Dragon Dartsing, giving him more damage in case he would have killed me with crit. But yeah, highest roll Earth Power crit here is 210 damage. There it is. Okay, so this is a random move from Slurpuff now. Really scary. Okay, random move from Slurpuff is completely fine. Assault Vest Ursaluna will take any move from it. And then we always kill with Facade. And we show Fast Kill to Slowking in the back, so it can't come out, so this is always going to be Electivire next. I believe this is always Weather Ball or Ice Punch. It can obviously never be Wild Charge because we're Ground type, which means we can pivot into Gyarados, and whatever move he goes for, he has to always Wild Charge after, because we have Citrus Berry and Intim, which gives us a perfect pivot. Guaranteed Wild Charge. Free switch to Rhyperior. We have Life Orb, but we're never dead to crit plus 2 rolls of Life Orb recoil, so this is checkmate. Because this Earthquake kills, and the last mon on the back is Slowking, which is outsped by Rhyperior. And dies to Life Orb Rockwrecker. And because it's last mon, we don't care about the recharge. Actually, like a pretty useful move, Rockwrecker. It's pretty good. Like it shows kills too, which is really useful. Prevents like setup and stuff. Guaranteed to hit. And you can damage boost it, because you don't need to equip Zoom Lens like for Head Smash. 3 more fights and we scale. Dude, the Archie fight was just like... The first Archie fight, the one where Heracross died, was just like very anime. It was like that moment in Madoka Magica, to those that have seen it. It even kind of fits with like how Gyarados looks. I'm thinking of Matt, sorry, not Archie. Yeah. And Dragapult like revenge killing after like saving like the edgy guy in the character in the anime who's not really part of the squad yet, you know, but who's like really powerful. I don't know. It was a very like cinematic fight, I think. I still don't know where the safe spot is. Okay. As long as I'm like hugging the rock, it's fine. Correct. Run and Bun is about friendship. That's like the main theme. Okay, I think we're good. Very safe fight, very fast cook. Triathlete Zia. From League of Legends, actually. This is the same character, fun fact. Zia from League of Legends based on this Pokemon Emerald Triathlete. So this Komala has a Chople Berry, but Urshifu with a meager black belt just kills it. We go -1, we bait out Charizard, who sees a kill with both Solar Beam and, believe it or not, Flamethrower. I mean, we are -1 and it's Solar Power and it's Sun Boosted, so it's got a Charcoal too. Arcanine Never Dead to Solar Beam crit. And with Choice Scarf, we outspeed this. And we get immediate value out of having taught the Rock Blast TM. Because Head Smash would have needed Zoom Lens here. We show Fast Kill to Silvally, so this should be exactly Gliscor. Perfect. This is always Earthquake, I think. It's close. It's always Earthquake, though. And we have a beautiful counter to this in Avalugg, who just doesn't give a shit about the damage this guy does. Citrus Berry on this to make the switch inconsistent. Afterwards, Icicle Crash always unboosted, just kills.
Can't believe our child is 2, only 16 more years of child support.
You got this. Okay, this always sees to kill with Flamethrower and with nothing else, which means we shall pivot. into Urshifu to confirm Grass Pledge / explosion. We don't care if this burns. He can't explode because he always sees kill. Just double checking. Like I said, don't care if we get burned. All we're trying to do is bait Grass Pledge over Flamethrower to avoid a burn. And to do less damage in general. So this is Explosion or Grass Pledge exactly. There's no overlap. Right? Cool. We're Life Orb, we always kill with Phantom Force. This always clicks multi-attack. There's not some weird shit where like multi-attack always hits you when you're in Phantom Force or something, right? That would be crazy. Imagine. Hey, Habarva, here's that attention you ordered, man. I look forward to reading your embarrassing unban request. Okay. Guaranteed Moonblast here. We just go to Scarf Ursaluna and we sweep the back row. There's really nothing much to it. Swimmer, by the way, has 2 water types in the sun. We don't care about that. Yeah, what else is there to say except Scarf Ursaluna? Just... Guts wasn't meant to be consistently abused while holding a held item. It was not designed with that in mind. It's just a kill. It's just a guaranteed kill. Okay. 2 more fights and we scale. And this next one is the Stuff of Legends. It's the one everyone's been talking about, everyone's been warning me about since we got to this point. It's a double battle, it's in the sun, and it looks quite ridiculous. Why doesn't the cool-ass music stay on these routes, by the way? Massive L. Alright, folks, second to last fight of erratic weather, one of the hardest fights. Definitely with this split. This is brutal. I was considering sacks, I was considering heart scales, all sorts of stuff, but we actually have a pretty damn solid line, assuming all the mechanics work the way that we think they do. Okay. This is like my first time ever actually making use of Intimidate in a double battle, because usually it's kind of useless because you have to account for crits, but you'll see. Okay, this is Permanent Sun. The lead is Sash Victory Bell and Aerodactyl. So notice, Gyarados is at 50%. It needs to be, because it needs to bait from... Hold on, I think I fucked this up. Never mind, okay, it's all good. Yeah, it needs to bait kills from Victory Bell always. Which it does at -1. It's all good, it's all good. We're at 50% so that we always bait kills from Victory Bell. Because we intimidated, this Victory Bell has mostly physical moves. Ursaluna is safe because AI doesn't see any kills. So Aerodactyl wants to kill with Stone Edge, Victory Bell wants to kill with Solar Blade or Gunk Shot. Very importantly here, so Choice Band, Burn Facade always kills this. Very importantly here, Gyarados is holding a Citrus Berry right now that we need for later in the fight. We're exactly at 50%, so that when we switch in later, it'll immediately proc. It's not proccing right now, though, because Aerodactyl has Unnerve, which actually helps us. So, like I said earlier, playing with Intimidate in double battles is actually kind of hard, because you have to account for crits anyway, right? But it's really nice for like moving ranges in a way so that, especially with a lead like this, so you can avoid AI seeing kills on your other Mon, right? And then we can go to Torterra, who actually can't get crit, so we actually get consistent damage after that as well. Notice that Torterra is pre-paralyzed. This is just so that Gunk Shot cannot poison us, so we don't take any additional damage, because we need to be specific HP at the end of this turn. So we'll do this, and then we go here. Beautiful. And this should give us Citrus Berry. After Aerodactyl dies. And with that HP, there is a really weird bug with Cinderace and Libero here that we had to avoid. Basically, he sees all of his moves as being boosted by the sun, not just fire moves. They don't actually do that more damage, but that's what AI thinks. So we had to avoid the low sweep range here for Torterra, which we just achieved. So this is guaranteed exactly into Torterra at 176 HP. Again, Victory Bell currently seeing no kills, and neither does Cinderace. And then the only kills it sees is into exactly Torterra. And then Victory Bell sees no kills into Torterra at -1 after the Citrus Berry proc, which means it always has to Weather Ball. And then Cinderace always has to Pyro Ball into Torterra as well, which means Ursaluna is free to take another kill here. This turn, the inconsistency on this turn fucked up so much of my cooking, because it meant I have very little control over Caracosta's HP, who's at a very specific level, like just low enough so that this always works out for baiting purposes, because I always had to account for Pyro Ball missing or burning me. So the difference between minimum damage and maximum damage that I could have taken was huge, absolutely massive, right? And that like really fucks with your consistency for the rest of the fight, which means the back half of the fight suddenly got a lot harder. But the way we have it now, it's pretty consistent. The unfortunate part is that keeping Caracosta at 80 would have been really good for Juan, because we can't pre-damage him in that fight, and he would have always baited to kill on turn 1 there. It doesn't do that anymore at 83, but it is what it is. So this goes into the double fire move. There's the Weather Ball. Level 83 is important because it's exactly where Mimikyu in the back does maximum 49%, which means that if we're in Citrus Berry range, we always out-heal it so that it doesn't see kill anymore, and if we're above Citrus Berry range, Mimikyu never comes in because it never sees kill, right? Yeah, perfect. So this is not Mimikyu, this is now Ursaluna, which sees the kill on Caracosta next. Ursaluna at 297 after that burn tick. Solar Blade from Victory Bell does 264. So I'm faster than this enemy Ursaluna because Dexa made it minus speed. Thank you for that. The situation now is enemy Ursaluna doesn't see any kills into mine. Enemy Ursaluna always sees kill exactly with high horsepower into Caracosta. And Victory Bell only sees kill into Caracosta as well. We will be using this turn not to kill the enemy Ursaluna, even though we could with the Choice Band. We're going to break the Focus Sash on Victory Bell this turn, because it sets up for our next turn after this. So we can protect. Perfect. There's the Sash. Perfect. And now, take some more burn damage. Yeah, perfect. We're never in kill range of Victory Bell with Ursaluna still. So the obvious play would be to Aqua Jet and Facade. But that was what we had for a long time, but that's where the inconsistent HP on Caracosta came in and ruined like the entire rest of the line. We actually cannot do this because Caracosta is too high HP and we can't control what the Mimikyu goes for after this if we kill both of these. So we actually need to not Aqua Jet Victory Bell here, even though we could for the kill. It looks really beautiful, it looks really nice, but we can't do it. Instead, what we need to do is kill the enemy Ursaluna. Victory Bell always Solar Blades into Caracosta. So Caracosta can switch for Choice Scarf Salazzle of all things, which will not be using any Encores, it will actually just be sweeping. So this is the play. Very counterintuitive, but it's what we have to do to clean up the backline. The backline is really, really hard to clear. Choice Band always kills here. And now, this setup is really good because Salazzle never baits in Mimikyu here, even if Solar Blade had crit. Because it outspeeds both, and Sharpedo sees a slow kill on it. So this is going to be Sharpedo. Which is slower than Salazzle. Not even with the Scarf, just base. And this is really, really beautiful. This is a really cool turn. So, Sharpedo sees slow kill on Salazzle, obviously, but it sees fast kill on Ursaluna with close combat, right? Because Salazzle is faster than Sharpedo. So Sharpedo is always going to close combat into the Ursaluna slot. No other move here. It can only be close combat. Salazzle is going to outspeed the Chlorophyll Victory Bell here. And just kill it. And this close combat is going to go into Gyarados, who still has its Citrus Berry from earlier. So the Citrus Berry will trigger on the switch in, heal us above close combat crit range, making this always safe. Because we got to retain the Citrus Berry from the Unnerve Aerodactyl. The beautiful thing about this is that this close combat always goes off. I don't have to switch into a Ghost type or anything. Which means that Sharpedo always gets the defense drop here. There's the Citrus Berry. Procs before the attack goes off. Kill this. Sharpedo should always exactly close combat Gyarados. Beauty. And now, Sharpedo's going to get a speed boost, but he's still exactly in kill range of Salazzle. Or he's still exactly in kill range of Salazzle from Sludge Bomb And we still outspeed because we have a choice scarf. The problem is, I am realizing now I didn't account for Intimidate, and Gyarados is too high HP, and this can protect. That's quite unfortunate. Okay. Wait, no, this can't protect. He can. He doesn't quite have slow kill on Sala always. I probably just have to go for it. If he protects, I can just first impression with Ant, right? I think it's fine if he protects. I just kill with first impression Ant. I mean, if Sharpedo attacks, it's all fine. And if it protects, I'm pretty sure we have backup. I think this is okay. Yeah, didn't protect. Okay. Let's not see attack drop on Durant here. And it's free. Break the sash, or break the disguise. We outspeed with both. This is completely fine. Okay. One more fight and we scale. Dude, this fight.
Pouring honey on you goes.
Okay, well, it's not over, guys. Because we don't have a flyer. Wait, we should just see if we can beat the next trainer with these guys. Okay. I think we're good. One more fight and we scale, man.